Good question. How do you communicate with an avoidant partner? How do you help them as a partner? Well, it really depends on what you're looking to accomplish in this relationship. Are you looking to just keep the relationship alive and stay together and prevent the breakup? Or are you looking to actually grow it into a fulfilling relationship that has deep emotional intimacy and closeness that is actually fulfilling for you? Well, if you're looking for deep emotional intimacy, you're going to have to set and hold and enforce healthy boundaries with the avoidant partner. That means asserting and defending what it is that you need, don't need, what you want, don't want, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate within the confines of the relationship. For example, if you want healthy communication and your avoidant partner has a habit of pulling away and disappearing for days every time emotional intimacy grows, and you don't hear from them for days, and this is something that causes you anxiety, a perfect opportunity to hold this boundary could be, listen, I'm willing to respect your need for space, but I need a bare minimum communication. I need you to tell me that you're going to take some space and for how long. And if this person's unwilling to do so, unfortunately, that could potentially mean ending the relationship. Having and holding healthy boundaries could potentially mean that the relationship comes to an end. But understand, if this relationship does indeed come to an end, it means that your avoidant partner never truly respected your wants or needs, that they didn't respect your boundaries, that they were so wrapped up in themselves and so wrapped up in what they perceived that they wanted or felt, that they weren't considering your needs. A healthy partner, at the very least a partner that loves you and cares about you, is going to do their best to respect your boundaries. A selfish partner is not. If you want deep emotional intimacy, if you want a deep connection, you're going to have to assert that to the avoidant, whether they want to hear it or not. You're going to need to put your needs and your feelings and your wants out there. Because if you don't, you're going to keep tolerating behavior that causes you anxiety, that is not fulfilling for you, and it's going to be causing you dissatisfaction in the relationship, and you are going to be spending more time and energy on a person that ultimately is not willing to be an equal participant in the relationship. And in the long run, that can just cause you pain and wasted time, months, years of your life. If you're just looking to keep the relationship alive and you are satisfied with the lack of emotional intimacy, if you are satisfied with the fact that the avoidant pulls away and pushes you away every time the relationship gets closer, just mirror their energy. When they pull back, you pull back. Give them the space, allow them to come back towards you. And this push-pull dynamic can go on for a very, very long time. You'll just need to avoid having intimate conversations. Avoid talking about things that progress the relationship. Avoid having to have emotionally intimate moments. The relationship can last longer that way, but it won't be fulfilling. If you want it to be fulfilling, you're going to actually have to stand up for yourself and hold your boundaries. Holding boundaries is not a recreational activity. It's not enjoyable, but it is so important. Because when you hold your boundaries, you are telling yourself the message that it's not okay to treat me this way. I want to be treated as a priority, not an option. You're telling yourself that you have your own back, that you can rely on yourself to take care of your emotional wants and needs, even when it's tough. That's a big confidence booster for yourself and helps you feel more secure because you can trust yourself. Your words match your actions with yourself. That's how you can begin to trust yourself. If you don't enforce boundaries and you allow someone to treat you in a way that you don't like and doesn't make you feel good, you are sending yourself the message that your wants, your needs, your feelings don't matter, that it's okay to treat you this way, and you can't rely on yourself to enforce and hold boundaries. You can't rely on yourself to stand up for your emotional needs, and that reduces confidence and pushes you further into insecurity. Yes, this can also mean communicating with the avoidant that they are in fact causing you anxiety, that the relationship dynamic is not healthy for you, that you are noticing that they pull away from emotional intimacy. Honest but kind feedback. Don't say it in a condemning way. Say it in an open and honest way. And try to time this conversation for a moment where they're coming towards you actively, not when they're actively pulling away from you. But ultimately, it's important to have the conversation. It's important to lay it out there, and lay it out there knowing that this person could run for the hills. Because at the end of the day, if they're not even willing to meet your boundaries and work to respect them and work to put effort into the relationship and work to actually help you feel loved, wanted, and desired in the relationship, what was that relationship anyway? Was it really a healthy one? Was it good for you? Do you really want to spend more time of your life with somebody who's not even willing to reciprocate the effort that you put in, even at a bare minimum level? Important questions to ask yourself. What do you want from this relationship? If you want a healthy one, your boundaries are going to be the key. They are going to be your shield. They are going to protect you. Don't doubt it.